Hello, this is your Congressman Michael Burgess. Yesterday, the Supreme Court delivered their decision on the Affordable Care Act. Now, I respect the role of the court and the decision by the justices, but I do disagree with their core ruling. The Affordable Care Act is detrimental to our society, to our economy, and to the future of health care in America. Since passing the law over 2 years ago, we've seen the strain it has placed on our economy. The price tag continues to increase. There are provisions which discourage small businesses from hiring, and not to mention the excessive government regulations. The Affordable Care Act has been a wet blanket on our economy and our recovery. Now, President Obama repeatedly told us that the penalty associated with the individual mandate was not a tax. The Supreme Court affirmed that it is indeed a tax. In fact, it's a tax increase. In fact, it's a very large tax on middle-class America. When millions are unemployed, this is the last thing that we needed. The court found that the Commerce Clause cannot be used to uphold the individual mandate. Good news, however, the law was allowed to stand with the taxing authority granted to the Congress by the Constitution. The court did rule that the Medicaid expansion provision, as written, was unconstitutional, and in fact it must be voluntary as opposed to a mandatory increase. I was shocked by the court's ruling. I did agree with the statement that members of the court are vested with the authority to interpret the law, but they're not there to make policy judgments. Even more telling is when they said, and I quote, "It's not our job to protect the people from the consequences of their political choices," end quote. The court has made its decision. We will all have to live with their ruling. The court also indicated that this is a political battle, and indeed it is, and it's up to the lawmakers to change the policy. And if the people don't like the policy, it's up to them to change the lawmakers. In my opinion, repealing the health care law and its accompanying tax is the only sensible first step. We also must replace it with common sense policies that protect Americans' access to care and encourage economic growth. The House of Representatives has voted on this in the past and will continue this fight. Thank you for taking the time to listen. For more information about this and other legislative issues before the United States Congress, please visit my website, burgess.house.gov. May God bless you and your family, and as always, may God bless Texas.